Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlogs, and as always, I appreciate all the love and support. In today's video, they barely fit in the car, and I know that you can see by the thumbnail that these are some big boys that we're gonna try to put on the Camaro today, and hopefully, crossing our fingers, it all works out and they don't rub. Let's go. All right, you guys, so we are on our way over there, and it is crazy right now that the fact that these the fact that these tires actually still fit in the car. So I got one in the front seat, one in the back seat, and they're covered up because I didn't want the seats to get dirty. Now, what's really cool about these tires too, I checked the DOT on these tires, and they're actually from August of 2024, bro. Like, that is crazy. The luck of the draw. Usually you'll get like 1 to 3 year old tires, but in my case, they're 6 months old, so that's really awesome. So that's a good first thing that we have going on right now with these tires. The next thing is we got to make sure they actually don't rub. Now, I've seen other Camaro ZL1s or ZL1 1LEs for the most part run these tires, not these exact ones, but that size, and even the R888s, which are more bulky of a tire. So hopefully, and those guys didn't rub. So hopefully these ones should be fine. I do have the same ZL1 1LE specs on my Apex race wheels, so hopefully it'll all work out, man. We're gonna find out when we get there. Let's go. All right, you guys, so we made it here to the shop. The car is parked right over here. Usually we'll go to the side right here on the side gate, drive the car into the back, but there's a lot of cars that are back there. So I think we're just gonna pop the wheels off right over here and take them back into the shop. But this is the place right here. Man, I've been coming to this place for years with Optimus and Superman, and it's just crazy to come back over here every single time and just do it again over and over again. It's amazing how many pairs of tires you can simply go through in such a short period of time. But in this video, we're gonna compare and make sure and see. Those are 325s back there. We're gonna make sure and see that they don't rub, and I'm really hoping they don't. I feel like I got some room, plenty of room. When you come to the side right over here, you can see they kind of poke, not much, but hopefully the other ones come out a little bit more, and these are going to make up for it. So these rock guards, they'll make up for it, so that way it don't look like too crazy if they do end up poking out too much, because the front ones that are 305s, those actually come out a little bit. But again, that front rocker right there definitely helps out. So we're gonna go inside and say what's up to Aaron and see what he's got going on back there. But before we go back over there, look at this tire, bro. This thing barely fit in my car, and I was like, I hope it doesn't touch the carbon fiber. It didn't. I covered my seats, the back seats, those are all covered up. So I'm just super excited to get this tire on here because it's gonna look really aggressive, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Let's get it. All right, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend himself. What's up, bro?
What's going on?
This guy, man, I've known this guy for freaking years. And to prove it to you guys, I'll make sure that I tag the description on the bottom, and I link it in the description on the bottom, the previous videos that we've done together with the cars, so you guys can check those out. When the ZL1 was all black, I brought it here. Actually, I believe when we put the 325s on there, I brought it over here. When Optimus got the powder coating done, because he does do powder coating as well. But now some of the stuff that you see right here, this is actually like some of his work that he does when he does the powder coating. So if you come over here, I mean, he takes all of this stuff and he can clean them all up. If you got curb rashes, he fixes all of that stuff and then sets them up over here, get them prepped, get them ready, and then he paints everything or powder coats everything inside over there. He's got the ovens and everything back over there, so that way he can bake the wheels. Yeah, this guy is definitely the guy you guys want to come to. Doesn't matter if you're in Arizona, Phoenix. Doesn't matter if you're in Arizona, California, Vegas. You want somebody you can trust. I mean, he powder coats wheels. So when he puts the tires back on the wheel, you got to make sure they don't scuff. And my wheels are pretty wide for what they are. So if I ever do get 3-piece wheels for Optimus, the back are probably going to be 20 by 14. We already got the measurements down. That is very wide, and you got to trust the right person to pop those on. Nothing against any other shops, but you got to make sure you get the right person to do it, because we ain't got no time for them getting scuffed. Anyway, let's get this going. There you go. Compare them. Okay. Oh, you used it to hold it. I like that. I thought you were going to compare them. My man. Yeah, those are beefy, bro. Those are so wide. All right, let's see what we got. What's going on over here? Yeah. Just like that. Oh my God. I'm gonna put the little warning little sign on here. Oh man, these are fresh out the oven, literally. When they say fresh out the oven, man, that was nice and warm too. And you open that? Bro, look at these things. Incredible, dude. Bro, the shine.
Got the extra gloss.
They got the extra. Have these been like, are they finished? Or do you still gotta?
Once they go back down to the room temperature, they're ready.
Okay, so do you have to, what's that final coat? Clear coat. Do you have to clear coat them? They're ready to go.
You could, it's optional though. The powder that I use is architectural rated, so it's designed to be outside for years and years, and it'll be just as glossy.
Oh, dude, yeah, these are super, super clean, bro. Super nice, super shiny. Whew. All right, everyone, so the first impressions of driving on these 345s is they are super sticky. Like, I can literally feel every little turn. Like, they're very sticky, very grippy, which is good. It's got a lot of grip in the tires. That goes to show me, on top of that, that my other ones were pretty much done for that I had on here before. Now, keep in mind, the ones that I had on before, once again, were 325, 30, 19. These are 345, 30, 19. The other ones were Michelin's as well, but those ones were the PS4s. These are the Super Sports, which these ones are like a little bit more boxy look, the square look, which is exactly what I wanted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a spot here so that way I can show you guys. So far, I've hit a couple of dips, no rubbing just yet on the car, so thank God. So far, there's nothing. But because I know a lot of people are concerned, they were like, bro, keep us in the loop. Let us know if it actually rubs. See, like right there, just hit a little bounce. Thankfully, it didn't rub. But what's really cool about these, I'll show you guys, is the back tires now are poking just as much as the front tires were, because I feel like the front ones, because they're 305 3019, they had more of like a squarish look as well, but they were like poking a little bit more further than the back ones were with the 325s, which still look really good, but I wanted them to kind of match a little bit more. That's just my taste, but I'll show you guys exactly what I mean here in a second. All right, you guys, so as you can see, those tires are really, really wide. I mean, they are super, super aggressive, and they are super, super sticky too. Like, I was hitting some corners with it. I actually did a couple of launches, and I was super, super surprised that it can hold up like that doing the launch. I mean, they're super wide back there, 345 3019 and 305 3019 in the front. I'm honestly thinking about even possibly just changing out my drag tires too, because those are 305 45 17, but I feel like the 305 isn't wide enough because these were hooking up really well. It was super impressive. Now keep in mind, with this setup right here, you can track this if you want to go around the corners. If you want to do like autocross, you can drag race it too if you want to take it to the drag strip, because I'm telling you, this thing was hooking up super nice. It gives it a very nice aggressive stance. It actually even closes out some of the gap that's back there between the fender and the tire. It gave it more of an aggressive look where the back of the car looks like it's like sticking up from the back, where you can actually see the exhaust even more. So that's definitely a plus. Price wise, I know you guys are gonna ask me how much do tires like this, how much does something like this run? These tires right here were $543 a piece, but they're definitely worth it. I definitely needed it. My last set of tires was gone, right? Like those tires weren't hooking up for anything, and those were 325s. Either way, man, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I tried to get the best shots that I could. I'm actually on a rooftop looking over Old Town Scottsdale, and I wanted to make sure I got the best of the best shots that I could possibly get, so that way we can go ahead and put this video out there, because a lot of people have asked, bro, does it fit? Does it rub? It don't rub. The only time that it's rubbed is when I hit a super hard bump, and when I hit that super hard bump, I felt a little bit of not much, right? So I feel like a little bit of a camber should fix that. Just camber them in just a little bit, and that should fix that right there. Get in alignment. I mean, they always say when you get new tires on your car, you should be getting alignment anyway, but in this case, I don't rub at all for the most part. I want to say about 98% of the time, 99, I don't rub. It's just certain bumps when I hit them, they're really hard. I've heard it before. But fun fact, when I put it in track mode, it stiffens up the entire suspension, and I've avoided the same exact area for rubbing instead of putting on sport or touring mode. So food for thought. All right, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if it's your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A thumbs up definitely helps out the channel. Leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think, and in the meantime, between time, you guys know the drill. Hey Dilla, bow, Superman chilling right there, prime time chilling in the house, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.